Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to make a rich, creamy chickpeas curry, which is also known as chana. Here I have 1 cup of chana that I soaked overnight, and this morning I put it into the pressure cooker using 2 cups of water and boiling it for 15 minutes to make it nice and soft, so it has to break by the touch. But nevertheless, you can use the canned chickpeas. Then for your curry, you will need 2 cans of chickpeas if you're using canned chickpeas. For braising, I am using 1/4 cup of oil, 2 medium-sized onions that are sliced, 3 tomatoes that are cut, and then for my masalas, I've got 1 teaspoon of mixed masala, 1 teaspoon of hurdee, 1 teaspoon of jeera powder, 1 teaspoon of garam masala, and 1 teaspoon of pure chilli powder, and 1 teaspoon of dhania powder. And then I'm using 1 teaspoon of whole jeera for braising. I'm also going to use a heaped tablespoon of margarine to give me that rich, creamy taste, and a teaspoon of salt for tasting, a teaspoon of ginger garlic, and just a pinch of sugar. And here I have a cup of coconut milk to finish off my creamy chana curry. I've got a stem of curry leaf for braising, and also 2 green chillies that I slit in between. Then to garnish, I'm going to use some fresh dhania. Here I got a cup of my chickpeas water that I used to boil my chickpeas. So I'm going to add this water if I need extra gravy. Now we are ready to start our braising. I've got my heat on medium, and my pan is nice and hot, so I'm just going to add in my oil to it. I will allow this oil to heat up. My oil is nice and heated up. I'm going to add in my onions. I'll allow these onions to fry till it's golden brown. To my fried onions, I'm going to add in my whole jeera and allow this to fry. And then my green chilies, my curry leaf, and my ginger garlic. I'll give this a few seconds till it's fried out. I'm going to add in all my masalas to my onion fry. To my masala, I'm going to add in my chickpeas. I'll give this a nice mix. I am going to add in my tomatoes. The reason being, I've got tomatoes little are there, but you can add in your tomatoes after your chickpeas are nicely fried out. So this tomato will cook in with my chickpeas. Thereafter, I'm going to add in my salt, my sugar, and allow my tomatoes to be halfway done before I add in some water. 5 minutes has passed and my tomatoes are 3/4 done. So I'm just going to add in the water that I used to boil my chickpeas. So this water will allow it to cook complete. I'm not going to use much. I will use accordingly. So there I got a quarter cup kept. Then allow this to boil. Then if needed, I will use more. About 8 minutes has passed and I did use up my extra quarter cup of water that I had just to allow my tomatoes to cook out. I am going to add in my margarine and allow this to melt into the gravy. 5 minutes has passed and I am going to add in my coconut milk to it, and I will allow this to simmer on low for 3 minutes, but you can adjust how thick you want it. For me, this is the right thickness of my gravy. You can also add in extra coconut milk if you like it extra creamy. 3 minutes has passed and I'm ready to garnish with my dhania. And as this also stands, it will get thickened on its own. So I switch my stove off now and I'm ready to serve. Here you go, your rich and creamy chickpeas curry, served with some nice lovely hot rice, and on the side we have some salad. This curry can be served with some nice roti, puri, naan. It goes very well with any of those. Chickpeas is a very good source of protein. Therefore, it makes a good protein substitute when you're fasting or if you are a vegetarian. Thank you all for watching and enjoy.